Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
The people of the ancient IGBO kingdom of Arochukwu in Arochukwu local government area of Abia State recently welcomed relatives, friends, and well-wishers to the vibrant Ikeji Aro-Okeigbo festival, also known as the New Yam Festival. The festivities, which spanned over 2 weeks, showcase the rich cultural heritage of the Arochukwu people that continues to thrive despite the growing erosion of indigenous customs and traditions. It was also the first Ikeji festival under the reign of His Eminence Eze Dr. EBERECHUKWU KANU, the Eze Aro of Arochukwu Kingdom. We now bring you highlights from the captivating activities that turned the 19 villages of the kingdom into a colorful celebration of excitement and tradition.
This celebration is for the dual purpose of marking the end of one farming season and the beginning of another by Arochukwu people and many other Igbo communities and kingdoms that are linked in one way or the other to the ancient Aro civilization that could be traced back to the mid-16th century. For the Arochukwu people, otherwise known as Umuaro, the festival usually holds for several days in September of every year. It's a display of culturally stimulating festivities that often leave the entire kingdom deeply connected to its roots and the many visitors fully captivated. This year, the Ikeji Aro lineup of events was no less a spectacle than previous editions, showcasing the same if not more grandeur and excitement. It is however imperative to also mention that this year's Ikeji Aro happens to be the very first celebrations under the reign of the kingdom's new monarch, His Eminence Eze Dr. EBERECHUKWU KANU, the Eze Aro of Arochukwu Kingdom, who ascended to the revered throne of his forebears in January this year. While all the activities carefully outlined for the 21 days of celebration by the Eze Aro are all important, some highlight the true essence of the New Yam Festival. The very first is the purification rites done at the Awadaro, which is the ancestral resting place of Aro progenitors in Ugwakoma village. The celebrations eventually picked up speed with several other events and activities that brought together the entire kingdom and its kindred to celebrate their unity, culture, and identity. Arochukwu Kingdom, now led by a charismatic and vibrant monarch who embodies the spirit of the past while still in tune with contemporary times, infused his modern vision to make the significant occasion in the kingdom even more remarkable. His Eminence Dr. EBERECHUKWU indeed added his signature touch of excellence to the festivities with the introduction of the Ikeji dinner, where sons and daughters of the land gathered to dine together in a warm and social atmosphere at Aro Civic Center in Oro Village. He also introduced the Ikeji lecture, which provided an opportunity for intellectual discourse. A distinguished son of Arochukwu and professor of biochemistry, Joseph Nwanko, who is the Deputy Vice Chancellor at Pamo University of Medical Sciences, Port Harcourt, Rivers State, delivered the lecture centered around medicinal and nutritional value of indigenous Aro and Igbo plants. There was also a first of its kind interdenominational Thanksgiving service, where the whole kingdom also celebrated in the presence of the Almighty God for a successful harvest and the beginning of another farming season. Another highlight of Ikeji Aro-Okeigbo 2024 was Afosu. This was a day when the Ekpo masquerade captivated the crowd in a spirited display of its charm, in line with the customs and tradition of the kingdom. It was also on this day that the king, His Eminence Eze Dr. EBERECHUKWU, blessed the specially prepared ancestral delicacy of the Aro people, otherwise known as Osu. Another significant event was the Nko Ekpe Ibomisi, which included traditional dances and a lively wrestling contest, celebrated with great enthusiasm by the Ibomisi clan. On the same day, similar festivities brought together the people of Eziago Nokparago at the clan's arena. What followed was the climax of the celebrations, which took place on the 23rd of September at Amikpe, the public square in Obinkita village. But just before the pulsating grand ceremony, one of the dreaded masquerades in the land, known as Ugudike Asaga, famous for its magical powers, went around the kingdom to seek the blessings of the ancestors and set the stage for the big event. The event drew a lively crowd of Umuaro from home and abroad, dressed in vibrant attire and beaming with joy. They entertained their guests from far and wide, dancing happily to the beat and rhythm of traditional music and drums that filled the air, reverberating throughout the length and breadth of the kingdom. The cultural troops from the 19 villages, along with the impressive array of masquerades that graced the event, left quite an imprint on the heart of all who defied the rains to attend the once-in-a-year celebrations. Royalty was fully immersed in the festivities as Ezearo, His Eminence Eze Dr. Oji, along with Eze Bomisi, His Royal Highness Eze Amos Ngu Okoro, and Eze Eziago Nokparago, His Royal Highness Eze Okorafo Uro, joined by the village heads known as the Ezeogos from the 19 villages that make up the kingdom, all participated, thereby adding to the grandeur and making it crystal clear that Arochukwu stand united as one indivisible kingdom under God. It was indeed a truly unforgettable celebration.
Inside the Niger Delta,